Hey guys, what's up? It's WhaleMasher, and doing a little commentary here. It's going to talk about the custom dedicated server idea that I was talking about earlier. Now, I'm going to talk about the difference between dedicated servers as opposed to peer-to-peer servers. Simply put, a dedicated server is it's a computer that's built specifically to use as a host. In our case, it would be hosting a game, COD, Halo, whatever game that you can think of. The dedicated servers are typically set up in a data center all around the world. Basically anywhere that sells the game, there's going to be a dedicated server for it. Now, these servers are connected to the internet with like huge upstream bandwidth. It helps prevent lag from everyone who's on this server. And these servers are basically, they can host more than one game at a time. It basically comes down to math, how many clients or players they can fit on a server at one time without running out of processing power or running out of bandwidth, either or both. And once they figure out these numbers, that's how many people they can have on one server or one computer at a time, and then from there they figure out how many actual lobbies, I guess, they can host at one time on one machine. It'll also make things like hit detection way more accurate, like just insanely more accurate than on peer-to-peer, which I'm going to talk about now. The peer-to-peer servers are basically what most console games run on. So Call of Duty, right now, as I do this commentary, Call of Duty runs on a peer-to-peer server. To explain it, it means that one of the people in the multiplayer game that you're playing is also the host of the game, and they're hosting it from their own console. If this person doesn't have a good enough internet connection, which you're basically relying on, then you're going to have lag, and or at least certain people are going to lag. What I want to see are dedicated servers in every new game, but especially in huge franchises like Call of Duty. I want to see them stop like that whole red bar, yellow bar, green bar, and get back to a number that actually tells me what my latency is or my ping to the server is in milliseconds. I want matchmaking to be an option and not just like what we're forced to deal with when it comes to finding games. I want them to put in a server browser. I want to have filters like on PC games and some console games. I want to decide what server I want to connect to based on what I want, be it my ping, my latency, whatever. I want that option to choose what I want, not what I'm forced into. Now, we can set up private lobbies in Call of Duty and other games for you and your friends to play on, but they typically rely on you inviting people to your private lobby. Now you either have to invite like your friends, or your friends have to invite friends, or you have to invite recently played with people or whatever. People can't just filter it and find that. I want to see something I've never seen. I want to see a dedicated custom server that's free. I don't want to have to pay for it, and I know that the chances of that being free are going to be very, very low, but I want that option. I want these servers to show up in the browser. I want people to be able to find them and connect to them, and I think it would be great for everybody. I mean, even at a reasonable fee, like I don't know, I'd pay like $10 a month probably for that option. Not everyone have to pay that, just anyone who wants to run a dedicated custom server. $10 a month, why not? Alright, this is an after edit. So I just thought about this. I didn't think about it. Someone else was talking about this. I don't know who it was, but they said, what if COD played advertisements in between games? So you know how you have like that 1 minute in between games, or 30, what is it, 1 minute 30 seconds, I don't know, the time in between games. If they had like a little ad that would play on the bottom left, you could either have the sound on or off, or it could just be like a picture ad. That would pay for so much if they did that, and could basically make stuff like this free for anybody. I don't know, just a thought. Imagine Modern Warfare 2. Imagine if you could have run a custom dedicated server anytime you wanted, where you could change the game settings that played out better than default, So much less complaining about things like one-man army, noob tubes, danger close, replenishing like your claymores through one-man army or scavenger, having more than one claymore down at a time. Imagine if it happened. Like, imagine if you could create a custom Black Ops lobby where you could turn off Ghost or the 74U, custom loadout so everyone had the same gear to choose from. Make it so everything is customizable. from like ammo count in the mags to bullet damage, knife lunge distance. You want to swap knifing so it's a secondary? Do that. You want to make knifing a 2-hit kill from the front but a 1-hit kill from the back? Do that. You want to change how many kills it takes to get a kill streak, or maybe just change it so you don't have to get kills at all. It just requires a certain amount of points, and then you can get your chopper gunner. Do that. You want to edit dog health? Go for it. You want to change how long an attack helicopter lasts. You want to change how long you sit in that gunner seat of the gunship, or you can do that. Allow us to edit nearly every single possible thing in the game, and save it into a file, a preset file that we can basically save on our file share, and download them that other people have made, just like we can now on Black Ops. So many things. Just imagine if you wanted to play sniper only, and you could set your filters to find sniper only lobbies, or there's other game modes that people like. Let's just go back to sniper lobbies. If there's no sniper lobby set up, you could make one yourself. Other people would join it eventually. And, you know, other game modes, like the zombie game modes or Michael Myers, you could just set up those servers, name it Michael Myers, and people can search for it and find that. You don't have to bug your friends to play Michael Myers with you, or your recently played list. Normal dedicated servers would differ from the custom dedicated server in at least one other way. They wouldn't allow you to accumulate XP or COD points, and that's basically to prevent boosting. They probably wouldn't count towards your win-loss or your KD. Anything like that probably wouldn't count. The custom dedicated servers would stay active until everyone on the server left, and then it would just close down and reset automatically. It would be a huge leap forward for the gaming community. This isn't all new. Like, things like this have been around in the gaming community on the PC for years. They can basically do whatever they want. This would add to what the games on the consoles already have. It would allow the gamers to change the game into what they want without begging the developers to change it, without ever having it happen. So comment below. Tell me what kind of a server you'd set up. Tell me what you changed. Tell me if you like this idea or if you just hate this idea, because I hate it. So rate on this, comment on it, subscribe on it, follow me on Twitter, click the link below and retweet this video. Get this out there, and try to let as many people as you can see this, and give the game developers something to think about. Wow, that was a rant. Peace out! Click the links. Do it. Go.